I am Orlando and you are watching Sin City Cycling, and today in shop I have our AliExpress cheap carbon fiber road bike. And if you guys remember last time we had it in, I was having some issues that I thought were bottom bracket related. So what I ended up doing was removing the bottom bracket and clearing out all of the carbon paste that I had put in there, thinking that it was causing the bottom bracket to move and creak. What ended up happening was, and if you can see here, I got my little pick, a little gap has formed here between the bottom bracket and the frame on both sides. I don't know if you can get it to focus. So I've never seen this happen before. It wasn't happening when I had the carbon paste in there, so I'm assuming that's what the issue is. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead, remove the cranks, remove the bottom bracket, reapply carbon paste, and hopefully go from there. But that's why it's in the shop again. Luckily, I was swapping out some new pedals I got, which will be a video soon. I got some power pedals, and I was swapping them to my Venge when I noticed that there was the gap on the bottom bracket here. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into that, and hopefully it shouldn't take too long. So this should probably be a pretty short video. So anyway, let's do that. Okay. Oh, that is pretty loose, man. So I don't know, maybe it just came loose. I'm not sure here, but I'm gonna add the carbon paste anyway, just to make sure. And okay, there's that dust cover there. There should still be one. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't see the dust cover here, so I just wanted to make sure it was still on the cranks and I haven't lost it. So, and this was Wheels Manufacturing bottom bracket. Man, I can't believe how loose this whole thing is. So I guess I'm not going to need to press this. Well, I've never been able to remove a press fit bottom bracket with my hands. So therein lies the problem. Breaking in it. Once that goes, I don't know what you're going to do. The whole frame will be junk. So the piece that is the cable guide in here looks like it's coming undone. Alright, so let me see here if I can get you to focus. You can see how the piece looks like it's kind of coming out here, and I'm not sure how to remedy that situation. You can see here, let me see if I can grab a pick. You can see here how it's coming up. That should be flush. I'm not sure how to keep it from coming out of there now that it looks like it's coming out. I'm not sure if it's bonded to the frame or what, but yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do anything with it. It looks like it just pulled it all the way through, so yeah, once that goes, I'm not sure what I'm going to do as far as the cable guides go. Maybe I could do one on the outside. not sure here. What are you? Looks like there's tape or something in there. All right, whatever. Anyway. All right, now I'm just gonna add carbon paste and we'll just reinstall. I'm a little wary about using my finger for this because I don't want to get jacked with a fucking little burr of carbon. It is extremely painful. I really don't want to lose this bike. Once that cable guy goes, man, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'd probably be forced to go electric. Not that that's a bad thing, but... See, it's kind of hitting this thing too, so it makes me wonder. I might have to loosen the cables here to get this fucking thing to go in. Yeah, that looks like what's going to happen. Alright, well, it looks like I have to undo the cable. And I need to bring out the adjustment screw here, which I think this is too big. I think it's too big. So I have some adjustment once I put it back together. I'm not sure just tightening it's going to be enough to hold it down here. And I think once I get this tight, I am going to flip it over and see if I can remount that cable guide into the proper position before I put this other cable back on it. But I think the only thing keeping it from coming out is the bottom bracket, so I'm sure once it pops I won't be able to replace it or have the company replace it, even though it is kind of a design error. Make sure it's flush on the other side. All right, it seems to be flush on both sides. All right, and that's about as tight as she's gonna get. Okay. Got this dust cover here. I just want to make sure that it gets into the right location. Probably put some grease on it to keep it from coming out. So give me a second while I do that. And this will just hopefully hold it more in place and keep water from getting past it. So nice little barrier there. Not required, but probably a good idea. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, if this happens again, I think I'll add some thread locker to the bottom bracket. I have some red, which is the strongest. Maybe I could grab some blue. That might be aiding, but I'm just never had an issue with the press fit bottom bracket coming undone. So I don't know if the hole is getting bigger maybe from all the different times I've swapped out the bottom bracket, but I mean, really, if we're talking, you know, times that I've done the work, it's only been a couple of times. So, but the bottom bracket shell is just the frame. Like Specialized and other companies, they put a aluminum sleeve into the carbon fiber to strengthen that area. And I'm assuming because this is a cheap bike, or cheap frame, I should say, that they don't do that. I just picked up these color-coded Allen wrenches, so they are new. All right, just the cable left, and hopefully it will be good for a little while longer. That's yellow. But yeah, like I was saying, I picked up these Allen wrenches made from a company called Bike Hand. They're also the people that make my bike stand, which was about the same price as Park Tools heavy duty stand. Only this one is rated for e-bikes, and I believe it's good up to 130 pound weight limit. Don't quote me on that, but I know it's a high weight limit because it's rated for e-bikes. So that's why I bought this one. Lots of good reviews on it. It's been working pretty good for me. I don't have any complaints as of yet. Anyway, getting off topic. Essentially, all I still have left to do here is just the cable, and it's probably one of my least favorite jobs. And I don't know if you can see here, but right here, this is the little piece that this screw pushes. So this screw pushes this little piece, which in turn pushes this piece here underneath the nut, and that's what tightens the cable. So you want to try and get it as tight as possible before tightening it down. So now I need to add some tension, and you do that by tightening this screw here, which if you watch here at the end pushes that piece underneath the nut, and that's what gives you your cable tension here. All right, and how I do it is I tuck the other piece underneath this little hood here, like that. And that way when you put this little piece on here, the cable's facing out. Why won't you go right there? Oh, there it is. All right. And that is that. Okay, got the cable. Let's make sure it shifts. Okay, well that seems to be it. And I'm just adjusting the derailleur cage here. I'm trying to get it as much in the center as possible because I like using that big ring a lot. But if you go too far, it won't kick up the chain the way it should. So you'll have a problem shifting up into the big ring. So. I'm just checking all the positions. There is a small trim position. Okay, let me see here. You see that little move right there? That's our trim position. So when you're in that top ring, and this is with 105 and up, I don't believe that Claris or Sora have that little in between. And then on the smaller ring, it has that position as well. So the front derailleur has 4 positions. So it has low trim, then high, and high trim. All right, so that was a quick job. I figured you guys might want to take a quick look at the AliExpress carbon bike. Just to reiterate, we readjusted the bottom bracket. I don't know if you can see it through there, but it's not it's touching the frame now, whereas before there was a gap. So hopefully that'll hold this time. I double checked on all the tightening on the nuts and everything. The plastic compression screw is all in. Everything seems snug. I don't like the situation that's happening with the cabling, but I don't really see a remedy for that. So hopefully the bottom bracket will hold that little piece in there. Anyway, as always, I am Orlando. I hope you enjoyed watching another episode with the AliExpress Carbon Road Bike. If you like the kind of things we do, consider hitting that like and that subscribe. As always, we appreciate it. I am Orlando. You have been watching Sin City Cycling. Peace.